A provision to release government secrets about unidentified aerial phenomena was dropped from the National Defense Authorization Act. It's a big disappointment for Democrats and Republicans who want the government to share more about what it knows regarding aliens.
The United States government has gathered a great deal of information about UAPs over many decades, but has refused to share it with the American people. That is wrong, and additionally, it breeds mistrust.
Lawmakers in the House and Senate want to create an independent review board modeled off the JFK Assassination Records Collection Act to release information on unidentified aerial phenomena. The board would oversee the release of classified information as long as it doesn't reveal sources or compromise national security.
We've also been notified by multiple credible sources that information on UAPs has also been withheld from Congress, which, if true, is a violation of the laws requiring full notification to the legislative branch.
I share Senator Schumer's disappointment that the UAP transparency provisions that we fought for were not included. They were kept out with really the veto of the House Intelligence Committee, and that only breeds more concern over the lack of information.
The House version originally contained an amendment that would have required the Defense Secretary to declassify any Department of Defense records related to publicly known sightings of unidentified aerial phenomena, also as long as it doesn't compromise sources or national security. But that, too, was dropped. The NDAA does require the National Archives to collect federal records pertaining to UAPs and release them if appropriate. But Congressman Tim Burchett criticized that because the most secretive information will stay hidden.
They tell us they don't exist, but yet we've uncovered they've spent millions of dollars studying them, and they won't give us the information because they hand it off to the private contractors, their buddies in the defense industry.
Lawmakers want to know if the government or another private entity has extraterrestrials in their possession.
And a requirement as a transparency measure for the government to obtain any recovered UAP material or biological remains that may have been provided to private entities in the past and thereby hidden from Congress and the American people.
Although the provisions did not make it into this year's NDAA, lawmakers say they will keep pushing to pass legislation that requires the government to release more information to the public. Straight from D.C., I'm Ray Bogan.